What is going on, everybody? Ricky here once again. I'm going to be talking about some Black Ops 2 information. Now, don't freak out. I'm not going to go into every leaked, revealed detail about it, but there's just going to be a few things that I'm excited for it, because normally I don't go digging into details about the new Call of Duty that comes out, mainly because I like to be surprised by the game and be like, oh shit, I didn't know that they put that in there. But for this, it's kind of different because I don't know about you guys, but for all the other Call of Duties that came out, Black Ops is probably near the bottom of my favorite list. I don't know why, I just didn't enjoy it near as much as Infinity Ward games or World at War for that matter. So I wanted to kind of look around for some details, and today on Twitter, Hutch, T-Mart, Earnestly, and some other guys have actually been playing or testing out the game for a month now over at Treyarch Studios, and they were allowed to today reveal some information and talk about it with their followers. And so I went up there and I asked a few questions, got some answers, looked around, and just gonna kind of be giving you guys the highlights for me, what is gonna make me be excited about the game. Now let's start first off. Let's talk about the zombies. If you don't know, gonna be 3 modes. I'm gonna blow through this quick. That's what she said. 4v4 grief mode. You're pretty much trying to make the other team's life as hard as possible by either taking away weapons, or taking away perks, or something like that to make them die first, so you can come out victorious. And yeah, so that's pretty much 4v4, the grief mode. Then we have classic survival, which is what you've been used to ever since they made zombies on Call of Duty. And then there is the transit, which is what you saw in the zombie reveal trailer, is where you're going to, I believe it's 5 maps. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But you have 5 maps, you go through, I assume there's objectives on each match, and then, or map, and then you go get on the bus, go to the next map, rinse and repeat. There you go. Alright, so let's talk about some of the multiplayer details. Let's speak on some of the more technical things when we get into the actual gameplay. First and foremost, that I'm really excited about is that you have an option now to turn on or off the rejoin last played lobby option, which is pretty much, you go into any game type, you jump into it, and you're like, holy shit, these kids are flaming retards, I'm not playing with this team because they're getting smashed. Then you jump out of that game, go search for a new one, and what do you know, you jump into this exact same game. Happened to me plenty of times, and they have an option to make it so if you don't want to go into that same lobby again, you can turn it off. So that's pretty cool that I like that they put that in there. The theater mode, which I'm kind of surprised about. I didn't really think they could improve on that much because they did a fantastic job with it on the first Black Ops. But now you can pretty much go to your game that you just played and you did really well in, but you want to make a clip of it, but you don't want to take the time to do all that and cut out all the boring parts. Well, now the theater mode does it for you automatically. You can go, say you went on a 15 kill streak, captured 4 points or something like that. It goes in there, cuts all the parts where you're like running around not doing jack shit, and then it goes and makes a highlight reel for you. And I think that's pretty cool that they did that, and I'm guessing that they'll probably have some way to share it or put it on YouTube, or I don't know, some way. And what else do we have? Sensitivity, which I didn't see, I never even thought of doing this. But now you can have 1 to 14 for sensitivity, 14 being the same as 10 in previous games, and now it's kind of just more, you can fine tune how you want your sensitivity. If you like wanted to say, hey, I wanted mine to be between 7 and 8 on Modern Warfare 3, well, now you can kind of do that. And now let's talk about some of the in-game stuff that I'm kind of excited about. I went and I tweeted it earnestly, and I said, well, what are going to be the god guns in this game that everybody's going to jump to when they first start playing? And he said that the MSMC, which I'm not too familiar with, the Scorpion, which I'm so excited for because I use that all the time in COD 4, the Type 25, which is more than likely going to be similar to the Type 95, M27, which I'm also not familiar with, the A994, which I think that was in Bad Company 2, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's going to be the same as the AK-47. Then the M8A1, which is just your standard assault rifle. Then for the snipers, we have the Ballista, which is the sniper rifle you saw in the multiplayer reveal trailer, where the guy was running around where it didn't have a scope on it and he was using the iron sights. That's the Ballista, but that's probably not going to be this sniper rifle you guys are going to want to use, because from what they're saying, it's going to be a one-hit kill from the neck up. And then there's going to be the DSR-50, which is going to be a one-hit kill from your midsection up. So that's probably going to be the sniper rifle that everybody's going to gravitate towards, being that I believe that they're both bolt action. But like I said, don't quote me on any of this. This is just from their speculation, what they've been tweeting out today. And you can go check it out for yourself. I'm going to have all the Twitters in the description. And then the knife, like if you've seen in any of the gameplays, really excited about this. They're making the knife more so of like a swipe than a lunge because of the lunge range is terrible. And I like how they're making it more of a last resort more than, oh, I need to get out of this. Just knife them. I like what they're doing with that. And they're making the crossbow now have a lot more features. You don't have to cock it like you, well, I don't, yeah, I don't know how to put this in a non-homosexual way. So you don't have to pull back and load an arrow in every time. And it has a red dot, thermal, and triple shot, which fires 3 shots at once for the crossbow now, which I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to work out. And yeah, that's kind of the main things that I've been seeing is that's for Black Ops 2 that kind of caught my attention. Like I said, I'm going to have all this down in the description. You guys can go check out their Twitters, go ask some questions, see what's up. And for me, I'm more than likely going to get this one because it's seeming like, I know everyone's like, oh yeah, you think Call of Duty is good before you get it, then you get it, then you get meh. Well, for this one, I've never really got super pissed at Modern Warfare 3. And before the Modern Warfare 3 came out, I was like, this is looking like it's going to be pretty good. So that, my opinion, still holds for Modern Warfare 3. I know other people want to go outside and freaking burn the game, but as long as there's not going to be any that fucking lag compensation bullshit in this one, I'm going to be good. And I would highly advise, this is a pro tip for anybody out there, for any big game that's coming out, go to a midnight release. You will get a story that you will hopefully be able to tell your grandchildren, being that it's not going to be too explicit. But yes, go to a midnight release with friends. I don't care how nerdy you think it is. Those things are fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. If any other questions, like I said, go on the Twitter, ask them, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.